Hi Collective, welcome back for another channeled message of what Spirit wants you to know right now. We're going to tap into the energy, see what is going on in the ethers, in the ethereal. Check out what's trying to come through here. I keep hearing the song Stay by Sam Smith. So I feel like maybe I'm picking up on somebody's person. So I'm going to do this as a no contact reading, okay? If you're new, welcome. I'm Lady Leo and I have a passion for reading tarot. Y'all be sure to hit that like button when y'all come in, or if you're watching a replay of this, to tap in so I could pick up on a message for you if you were in no contact with someone or you feel like that song could be for you. Stay With Me by Sam Smith. All right, best and highest message here for the collective. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? Oh, yeah. See, we've got the Fool coming out already, and I haven't even asked the question yet. So I'm going to keep this card. There's a bright new beginning here. Look at all the yellow in this card as well. This is positive. It's very hopeful. It's innocent. It's pure. It's like a renewal. It's beginning stages of something. Tell me about the Fool. Why is this just popping out here? So whatever comes up, comes out. This person that's sending me this song. Why don't you stay with me? Stay with me. Okay, here we go. Tell me about the Fool. That's what I keep hearing. Strength. Wow. Okay, look at all the yellows in these cards. Lots of positivity here. Lots of hope. Lots of hope. Lots of faith in something, or someone's trying to have faith in something. Tell me about the Fool and strength. So we have Aries and Leo here, heavy fire. Maybe you're a fire sign. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign. And the Star, holy shit. Y'all, I'm telling you, it is so heavy. The Fool, strength, and Star. So this is more like some sort of hope or renewal. You know, someone's wishing on a star for you or wishing for a new chance. Someone's trying to overcome all the things that they're feeling here. Okay, there's a lot of emotions showing up here. A lot of faith, a lot of hope, a lot of wishing for something. Aquarius has graced us with their presence. Okay, Spirit. What's the overall energy? What's the overall energy for this connection? Why don't you stay with me? The Hangman, enlightenment, perspective. So whoever this is, maybe gaining some sort of new insight or enlightenment, perspective, some sort of like new information. A light bulb could be going off in the brain here of what this connection is, what it means to them. All right, Pisces. Look at all these major arcana. Let me just show you. This is a big deal, okay? This is a big deal. There's been a shift, a big shift here. Tell me about the Hangman. What's influencing this energy? What's influencing this energy? The Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, somebody's gaining perspective on how to work things out within this connection. We're trying to figure out how to create happiness and balance and harmony. All right, what is the overall energy of the collective? What's your energy? Overall energy of the collective. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Either someone's coming towards you with an apology and some sort of solid offer, or like an offer that you could build upon something, okay? Like a relationship. Cohesive energies being exchanged here. Okay. You may be sharing an apology or, you know, wanting to give a little bit here. Give a little bit of my love to you. Somebody is in their feels. All right. What's influencing the energy of the collective? What's influencing this energy? Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, memories, This is definitely something from the past showing up here. Okay, you have history with this person, the Sun and the Queen of Swords. Someone wants to communicate a truth. What's the energy of the person we're dealing with here? Person that I'm connecting to. Sending me all these love songs. Collector, don't go. Stay with me. Stay here just a little longer. All right. The King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Ooh, okay. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio showing up here. Someone's really in their feels, okay? They have a lot of emotional baggage as well. So there's something that's like, there's something that needs to be dropped off. This is kind of, I'm feeling that, like, you know when you get yanked back? Like, let's just say you're wearing a backpack. You know, and someone goes and, like, yanks the backpack back, like, the whiplash that it is that you feel. You know, it kind of feels like that. Like this is, like, keeping this person from getting through something, or it's creating some sort of blockage in the connection altogether. Okay. What's influencing this energy? King of Cups. Ten of Wands. Three of Wands in reverse. There's this person's being impatient. Three of Wands in reverse. Like, they don't see what they want showing up the way that they want it to show up. Or there's hurt. I'm coming to get it. I'm coming to get it. What does that mean? Coming to get what? Tell me about the Three of Wands. Clarify this Three of Wands in reverse, Spirit. What is not showing up for this person the way that they want to show up? What is this regarding? Tell me about this Ten of Wands. Queen of Wands. I feel like this person feels you like leaving, letting go of them energetically, emotionally, spiritually, physically letting go. Five of Swords. There's a lot of conflict here too. So there could have been like some things, harsh things being said back and forth. Okay. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. What is this Queen of Wands? This person definitely finds you very attractive. Okay. They're attracted to your confidence, your leadership. And somebody is sassy, okay? They like the sassy when you're not angry at them. They like to watch you get all feisty about other things. Two of Cups. This person feels like you're a soulmate, or thinks of you as a soulmate. All right. So what's going on here, Spirit? Tell me a little bit about the past. What happened in this connection? Take me back to the past. What happened here? The Moon and the Sun. For a week, a whole week now, we keep having these opposite masculine, feminine energies come out like this. That's crazy. Y'all, this never happens, and it's been happening repeatedly for a week. It's freaking me out a little bit. Okay, but that means that the message still needs to get out there to somebody who hasn't heard it yet. So, two very, very, very separate energies, okay? So we have heavy Cancer, heavy Leo here. There was a secret that was exposed. Something came to light. Tell me about the Moon. Tell me about this secret. Something was exposed. What was exposed? Tell me about the Moon and this connection. Ooh, King of Swords in reverse and a Five of Cups. Wow. Okay. So there's some sort of sadness here, some grieving. We have the King of Swords in reverse. I mean, this is very, very immature energy. Someone's inner feelings were exposed. True feeling. Oh, we got the Devil coming out. Someone is consumed by some sort of like hurt, some sort of pain. They're consumed by grief. So, tell me about the Devil. What is this? And like they can't get control of themselves. They're giving their power up to whatever this conflict is here, or this sadness, this grief, this, oh, it's so heavy. Tell me about the devil. Tell me about the devil. 9 of Wands. Oh yeah, they're really fighting their inner demons here. Okay, so this person could have given into some sort of like giving power up to the situation, or just giving up their own power, feeling out of control. Someone could have acted out on some temptations, especially with the King of Swords showing up in the reverse. Okay. Tell me about the devil and the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Swords. Goodness gracious. So heavy. Yeah, someone's stuck in their head here. Someone's having some serious regrets of something they did by giving into this devil energy within themselves. Give me one more on the past. What happened in the past here within this connection? But someone's being consumed by whatever this is. It's like completely taken over. Judgment. Yeah, this needs to be released. Or there's something about a decision that needs to be made or needed to be made regarding whatever this past thing is. Okay. What about, how does this person see the collective? How does this person see you? What's their thoughts on you? Queen of Swords and the 7 of Swords. There's a lot that's happened between you and this person, okay? If you feel like I'm talking about, this is resonating for you, okay? This person is, they see you as being cold, as being calculated, as maybe being manipulative, conniving, bitter. We got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. And the 5 of Swords, but there's conflict within this possible twin flame connection between the Lovers. Tell me about the Queen of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Why do they see the collective as the Queen of Swords and the 7 of Swords? Because you're keeping to yourself. This person's coming up with like the worst, okay? They sit there in their thoughts. They're stressed the hell out about why you're not there, why you're not giving this connection anymore. They feel you letting go physically, emotionally, spiritually, okay? Energetically. And they are freaking out. They feel that Queen of Swords, okay? They feel the detachment. They feel how cold this is, how like, you know, but 7 of Swords, they see it as being manipulative. How does this person feel? How does this person feel about you? Page of Wands and the 9 of Cups. This person finds you attractive, okay? They find you as fun and flirty. They feel like you're a wish fulfillment. They're satisfied. How do they feel? How do they feel about you? What's their emotions? The 2 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles, but they're trying to figure out on how to get out of the cold with you, okay? So yeah, I feel, put it where it fits, don't make it fit, okay? So if you feel like maybe you're the one that did a certain something that was exposed, okay, and your person's like putting up some boundaries, there's a lot of ish that's happened between you and them, okay? Take it as it resonates. But I'm going to read it as if this person feels this way towards you, okay? They want to figure out how to come out of the cold with you, okay? Because you've put your defenses up. You've put you're putting this person in a new space, and it's outside of your energy, okay? They're feeling it, and they're thinking on how to get from where they're at across the river, which is out of the cold with you, okay? 3 of Swords at the bottom of it. There's a lot of heartbreak here. There's a betrayal. There's some heavy third-party energy here. So that could have been what was exposed. is some sort of betrayal. And it has just taken root here. This is a hot mess. All right. What about the collective's energy? What do they think about this person? What does the collective think about this person? The Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands in reverse. You're emotionally overwhelmed. You're confused. Okay, there may be some gaslighting going on, or like just kind of like stringing you along here. Okay, you could be treated like you're just an option, or maybe that's part of, there's some sort of something with being treated like an option. There's a betrayal here. Okay, and you see this person is not making any movement at all. You see them as being stuck and confused and exploring all these other options, and they're not taking action towards you at all, okay? Someone may even be feeling ignored from this person. Yeah, it's time to walk away from things that are stagnant, right? That's why this person is tugging at you, tugging at me. Okay, stay with me. Knight of Swords. It's time to move towards adaptability, adapting to the situation, okay? All right, how does the collective feel? How do they feel about this person? What's your feelings on them? Let's see what your feelings are about them. Four of Pentacles. You feel like they being stingy as hell. They not giving nothing. No time, no love, no energy, no effort. You're feeling strung along. Or you were. Which is why you have these boundaries with this person now. And they don't know how to feel about it. This detachment. You leaving their energy. You letting go. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. The King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, see, there's immaturity here. The Kings are showing up in reverse. Other than the King of Cups. Which means that there could be like real emotion, real love here, okay, at one point in time. The King of Wands in reverse is like this person's arrogant. They're a bully. And they're acting this way because they actually have no control. They feel so out of control. So this person could be projecting a lot of anger, sending like a lot of like angry energy your way. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's swap decks. Let's go over here. We're going to use the OG deck. Best and highest messages. Which is the Lightseers deck. I've just had this deck the longest. It's the main one. Best and highest message here, Spirit. Okay, let's see if we can't sift through all this BS that's here. This person's singing. Like, they singing out. Like, come back. Don't go. Don't leave me. Come back, my baby. But the energy they're showing me is shit. Like, if you want me to be just upfront with it, and this ain't nothing but a bunch of BS. All right, tell me about this connection, Spirit. The collective. What's the collective's action towards this person? What's your actions towards this person? What do you want to do when it comes to this person? Queen of Cups in reverse. You don't want to connect with this person anymore. Damn. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what it really strongly at the beginning. Like, I'm just feeling this tug on my energy. Somebody wants you to stay. Don't go. Because you've made a decision. If this isn't physically, okay, because I'm trying to read it like a no contact reading because it seems like there's just a lot of distance between the two of you. You could be like actual, like talking to this person. Okay, you could even live with this person. However, emotionally and spiritually, you're letting go. Or you made that decision to do that. And they're feeling it. And it is, they're coming unhinged, okay? Was that King of Cups in the upright? Tell me about the Queen of Cups in reverse. Why is this the actions towards this person? Why is this your actions towards this person? The Tower in reverse. This is also an on-again, off-again relationship, okay? There's a lot of chaos here. There's a lot of toxic stuff going on. All right. So at the time that this is being recorded, it's a timeless reading. We have eclipses going on. Okay. So we also have full moon in Libra coming up in about what, 2 or so weeks. So this is about renewal in relationships and relationship dynamics. And with this specific full moon in Libra, this is like, what are we letting go of when it comes to relationships? Okay. Whether it's actually getting out of that relationship and letting it go, or just all the ish that is in the relationship or connection with other people. Okay, it doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic. However, it does kind of seem like you are sick of this off and on cycle. These tower moments constantly happen, and then 1 minute you're together, and the next minute y'all are at each other's throats. So it's like I feel like it's you trying to put a stop to this cycle and repeating the same freaking thing over and over and over again, because this is hell on earth. It's hell on earth. It's exhausting. You know, it's like you live in hell, you go to bed, you can't sleep because you're nightmares, okay? And then you wake up to the nightmare that you've been living. It's no wonder you want out. No wonder you're letting go. What is this person's actions towards you? What are their actions towards you? The Three of Cups and the Lovers. They're trying to celebrate and be all lovey-dovey, okay? There may be a choice. I'm telling you, there was a betrayal here. There's a choice between two. Tell me about the Three of Cups. The Hierophant. Now they want to commit. Now they want to commit with the Hierophant, Taurus energy. The Lovers, Gemini energy. The Tower, Scorpio energy. Now this person wants to offer you commitment. But it has to be after all of this ish happening between the two of you and you letting go of them to finally come towards you with this solid commitment. After being a player, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The audacity. What the hell? And they want to come out of the cold with you. Again, with this Five of Pentacles energy. Okay. So what's the energy coming towards this connection? What's the energy coming towards this connection? The Two of Cups, the Chariot, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is definitely, this is very intense. A lot of karmic things playing out within this relationship here, okay? So it's not all for naught, okay? Some of us just have to go through these extra ridiculous, dramatic relationships to learn about ourselves, you know? For example, I'm currently going through a cycle with somebody that I went through a decade ago, and I'm having to relearn a lot of stuff, you know? It's exhausting. But either way, you know, there's healing taking place, or someone's making a decision to, after being indecisive, to go after what it is that they want. Desires, which is what, Spirit? We've got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Now somebody wants to be grown. The Ten of Pentacles. What the, y'all? Now what they desire, when it was eventually, at one point in time, this was some sort of third-party energy, okay? Whatever it wasn't you. I'll just put it to you that way, okay? Now they desire a commitment. Now they desire family. Now they want something that stands the test of time. Listen to your intuition about taking a blind leap of faith with this person. It took all of that for them to commit. All right. What's likely to come of this relationship? If you were to entertain this person, we'll ask that. If you were to entertain this person again, what's the energy coming towards this connection? We've got the Five of Swords, The Three of Swords. Energy coming towards this connection if you entertain this person again. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles and the Hangman. A bunch of bullshit. You're going to get the same. Okay, lots of stress, confusion, feeling defeated. There's some jealousy here. Okay, the Three of Swords. You're going to end up with another dagger in your heart. Okay. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, breadcrumbed. Not equal give and take. You're not going to get back what it is that you invest into this relationship, this connection. Not right now. The Knight of Pentacles. If it moves at all, it's slow as shit. Okay. And the Hangman. Questioning yourself. Questioning your life choices. More enlightenment of how you are choosing to stay in this cycle, right? Because as of that right now, right, the current energy, you're detaching, letting go from this person if you haven't done so already. What's the energy coming towards you if you stay where you're at? You continue to let go of this connection with this person. What's the energy coming towards you? No freaking way. The Ace of Pentacles flipped over in the deck. Okay, abundance. This person's blocking your damn blessings. You get so caught up in the emotions, in the anger, in the ish between the back and forth, trying to control the narrative, trying to control this person's perspective of you, begging for this person's attention, begging for their effort, begging for their love, begging for some sort of acknowledgement, just to be seen, to be heard, to be loved, to be cherished. You know, it, like, you're wasting all this time waiting for it to come from this person when Spirit's trying to give it to you right here. And strength. Overcoming it. See, there's lessons, karmic lessons being learned of how not to give in to those stir of emotions that you have going on. You know, this person drives you up a fucking wall. But that's what ending the cycle is doing, is bringing you blessings in abundance, something that's actually going to grow, and you're overcoming the way that it's making you feel and being impulsive acting in these devilish, tempestuous emotions, you know, because I'm getting some sort of something like emotional regulation, right? It's like, it's nasty when the two of y'all are like at each other's throats, when y'all are going back and forth. It's nasty. And you wouldn't normally communicate with or treat other people this way. But I feel like someone's been backed into a corner. And now you're finally making the decision to let go and to move on. That there's nothing but, I'm seeing the elephant graveyard in the Lion King. Okay, this ain't nothing but an elephant graveyard and a bunch of freaking ish. So you're honoring yourself. You know, you can't do the other work for the other person. They have to make that choice. They got to do the work. We can only aid, guide, support people in their healing. All right. Give me one more. Energy coming towards the collective if they choose to stay where they're at, if they choose to continue to let this connection go. Ace of Pentacles and strength. Expect good news. Page of Wands. Maybe feeling more lighthearted, more playful. We have the Fool flipped over in the deck. Expect good news about taking a blind leap of faith in a different direction, okay? It looks like it's going to be positive. The Wheel of freaking Fortune, I'm telling you, this, you're doing the right thing. If you've been disrespected, if you've been betrayed, if you've been treated like you're just an option, if you've been ignored, if you're not fulfilled, then you need to keep going. This is your confirmation. It's time to take a blind leap of faith towards something new. Because fortune favors the brave, okay? That's why this is showing up right here, is because you're having the courage to make change. And you're having patience with yourself, okay? You're taking the time to pause and reflect on the situation before you act, before you make decisions, which is a good thing, okay? We've got the Ace of Swords. Oh, look at all these aces coming out. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay? Clear thinking after a time of confusion with the Moon after that. Taking, yeah, look, overcoming obstacles having to do with the past, the history of it. There's going to be some soul searching going on, okay? And that's all right, because there's a lot of history between you and this person. You could have gotten your identity caught up in whatever this connection is, okay? Confidence is coming back. You're feeling empowered, excited. And the Emperor. You're taking the reins back over your own life after being stuck in this Nine of Swords, consumed by this person, by this relationship connection, and the way that you've been treated, what it is that you've been experiencing. Release yourself. It's time to break the shackles off your own wrist here, boo-boo, okay? Because this ain't nothing but some bullshit. It is no bueno. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of these love cards for you. I told you third party, and it was probably a friend. That's my homegirl. That's my homeboy. That's my friend. What you talking about? Anything else needs to be known about this? Legal matters. You could be married to this person. Okay. Yeah, but they want to reconcile. They definitely want to reconcile because of the magnetic attraction. There's a lot of chemistry here. There's a lot of this push-pull dynamic. At one point in time, there's a lot of potential for this relationship. Something went sour. Somebody was betrayed. Storm warning. Yeah, there's nothing but storms here. It's time to take a risk. Anxiety. It is anxiety ridden. Okay, this person has stressed you to the max. You losing a hair. You're stressing so much about this, or you have been. You don't know what to expect when you're around this person. Yeah, there's a lot of regret and heartbreak showing up here. It's a hot freaking mess. And you know what? You need to listen to your intuition about the whole situation. And the closure that you need, you already got. The moment you were disrespected, the moment that you were betrayed, the moment that you were treated like you were just an option, the moment that your feelings and what's best for you, your well-being, was questioned, that's the moment you got closure, that this person isn't a vibrational match for you. All right, if this person could say anything, they could say anything that they say. What would they say to you, darling? Somebody from the UK? What would they say to you, darling? This was too intense for me. I'm telling you, there is a lot of intensity here. This is a really intense love connection. Devil and the Lovers coming out in this one too. You were just a distraction. So yeah, you see this codependent behavior, this weird way that they cope with stuff. It's like unhealthy coping mechanisms. They come around when they're bored. They need a distraction from the ish that's going on in their mind because they can't sit with themselves, you know? I'm using you for supply. They don't want to lose their supply, okay? That's why they can definitely feel you letting go energetically, because the life force is like, they're like shriveling up like Mother Gothel, okay? They need your hair. Rapunzel, let down your hair. You ain't letting the hair down no more. And they shriveling up like a damn raisin. You broke me first. See, this is some petty bullshit. You hurt me, so I'm going to continuously hurt you and make sure that you remember not to do that again. So when you come to me with your problems and your worries and what it is that is making you feel insecure, I'm going to take every single one of those things and I'm going to amplify them for you because I feel like you did something to me first. I'm still in love with you. See how wishy-washy this person is? But I'm telling you, they only in love with you when you walk away. And you're like, I have to lose you to love me. Deuces, I got this Ace of Pentacles trying to come in. You ain't giving me shit. I'm going to walk towards this Ace of Pentacles. This is looking real good. I earned that shit. Anything else? Anything else? I can't let you drain me anymore. Really? So I feel like this person does certain things out of impulsivity, out of immaturity. And then when you react, they want to blame you for the way that you're acting about it. Your reaction to their ish. I got carried away with my anger. Oh yeah, this person has serious emotional outbursts here. Okay, I still think about you. They're obsessed with you, of course. We already know that. All right, I didn't mean to fall in love with you. But your loving just so good. Your energy is just so good. I couldn't help myself. I didn't mean to. I wasn't looking for a relationship when we met. I haven't told you everything. Yeah, this person's still got some secrets. Okay, you don't even know the whole story. You don't even know the half of it. So the shit that you do know, that is like a dagger in the heart, is just devastating. That's just the tip of the damn iceberg with this person. If I can't have you, no one can. That's another reason why they don't want you to go. This person cannot stand the thought of you being happy and being happy with someone other than them. That's not allowed, okay? That's what they're saying. If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? Smooth talker. I'm obsessed with, oh yeah, they definitely obsessed, okay? Too much. There is a lot that's happened. What is all this? Too much has happened. We can't tell anybody about us. I told you there's some sort of betrayal third party. They may literally be meeting up in hotels. That's a hotel. That looks like a hotel lobby right there. We can't tell anybody about us. I love the way you love me. So there we go. This person didn't fall in love with you. They fell in love with the way that you made them feel validated. They fell in love with the high that they got from you pouring all that time, love, energy, effort, and money into them. Okay? They feel you pulling away. They feel you letting go. And now they sending me this song, Stay, from Sam Smith, wanting you to get to swerving, turn it around, come back home, baby. I was just kidding. So you do what you want to do. Take what resonates. Leave the rest behind for somebody else. Put your peoples where to go. Y'all know the drill. And I will see y'all again this evening, actually. I'll be live this evening around 9, 10 o'clock Central. So that's, what? 10, 11 Eastern, but around 7 Pacific. And we're going to look at the energies for April, okay? If you want to watch the replay, you can catch it on YouTube at Lady Leo Spiritual. And I'm wishing y'all some peace. I hope y'all find peace when it comes to this connection. And if they tugging on your energy like they're tugging on mine, cord cut like a mug, okay? All right, I love you, I love you, I love you. Until next time, love and light.